Dad. Hey guys. Getting ready to get started on my Camaro here. Was talking to my dad and he asked me to start sending him pictures of the progress as I go along. But I figured video would be even better, so here we go. Try and get the rust out of this thing, fix it up, put the engine and transmission from that car in it and make it worth driving. That Trans Am has an LS1 with a 4L60E in it. So we'll get that put in there one day, but first things first is gonna be getting all the rust out of this car. So let's go ahead and get started. Nice handy trailer hitch here. Don't know how many Camaros came with that. Not very many, I'm sure. Definitely getting rid of that. That won't be going on when it's finished. Say that this is going to be filed away in the recycle pile. All right, so we've got the bumper off now, and doesn't look too good. But this car was bought out of Arkansas, and it shows that they do like their salt on their roads. But the car did come with the bumperettes. I'm not sure those are going to go back on either. Not a big fan of the bumperettes, but we'll see when that time comes. I think I'll try and take the tail lights out as well. All right, so I'll give you a quick walk around of the car. Like I said, it's pretty rusty and crusty. It's pretty bad, but I do have most of the parts to get it looking good, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll try and make regular posts, but we'll see how that goes with work and everything else. But here we go. So, as you can see, the trunk is pretty rusty and crusty. That's my foot down there that you see waving across. So yes, it's aerated well. But I've already pulled out the cocktail shaker here and the cocktail shaker over here. So both of those are gone. I do have a full floor pan or trunk pan for it. And that will be going in here. I don't know if I'm gonna use the whole thing or cut it up and try and piece it in. I know the drop-offs and these pieces over here that bridge the fender and the trunk pan need to be replaced on both sides because those are pretty bad on. Overall, most of the structure is looking good. It looks bad, but it is still thick metal. It's just got some scale on it, and then we have a custom reflector in the tail light there, and this one's not quite as bad, but it will need some restoration. I have the tail panel in there to fix this kind of stuff. This is the rear quarter mostly. The tail panel looks to be in okay shape, but it's got some Bondo places over there that I'm gonna see if I can make it work, or if I just need to replace the whole thing. I may just be better off replacing the whole thing. But got a full quarter, well, not a full quarter, because the full quarter would come all the way up into here. I do not have the full quarter. I got the the partial quarter for this, but I think I can make that work. I've got door skins. This door did open before, but looks like it doesn't open. So I need to work on that, but it does have some rust in the rocker panel here. I have fenders for it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm not going to put the radio antenna back here. I may put it on the back quarter. I like the way that looks. The Trans Am has a motorized one that I think I'm going to use on that, because I like the way that it hides away when the radio's not on or the car's not on. It goes back in, so I like that. I may do that. And here is the 350 that came with it. It had a rat in it when I bought it. Not a big block, a real rat. I had to, he came all the way home with me. He came from Arkansas all the way to Georgia. And when I got home, I figured out that he was still in the car. I thought he would get out, but he did not. So we had to exterminate him. And but the car had a hard life. I don't think there's a corner on it that didn't get dinged up. The guy, looked like he hit just about everything that he saw. If it was in his way, he ran it over. But these parts are not hard to replace, not hard to get. I've got the fenders. I've got door skins and quarter panels. Not sure what I'm going to do with the hood. I'm probably going to do a 2-inch cowl on the hood. I like the way those look. And the interior is in pretty bad shape. I've already got an idea of what I want to do with the interior. And no, it's not going to be gold when I go back with it. It will be a different color. But I'm thinking that right now I'm considering the red that they put on the Mazda cars, that metallic red in the later models. I do like that color, or something similar to that. Not sure it'll be the Mazda color, but it'll be something similar to that. But this is her. I had a 67 coupe whenever I was 16. That's when I learned to drive in. I loved that car, and it just got to be where it was too much maintenance. I had to replace the engine in it and just didn't have time to finish it, and needed a vehicle to go back to work. I was young, I was poor, or broke, not poor, I was broke. And so I bought something. So before the door wasn't opening, I fixed that. I pulled the latch out of it. I didn't film it, but I pulled the latch out of it so that it doesn't latch again. That is what I was dealing with, was all the rust and corrosion in that, was getting it all gummed up. And I ended up having to spray it with WD-40 and was trying to pull it open, still couldn't get it to open. So I had to stick my hand inside the door to get it to free up. I had to end up just moving this thing back and forth until I could get some movement into it, and then I put my shoulder into it and it popped open. So that's what I was dealing with the other day, and I think I will get started on that door next. rusted up, crusty, nasty one. That will be getting replaced. All right, so I guess that's probably enough for the first video. We will next time try and get some cleanup done on the car. Door panels, they need to be cleaned on the inside. I need to clean this stuff up and that gross stuff up, and try and get some of these containers and things that I've put in here just so that I have a way to store things. So if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys.